Mabuhay, Kamustika, welcome. How are you? This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. This is a good time to take a look back and a look ahead at this YouTube channel called Love Beyond the Sea. If it was a stock, I would sell you on why you should buy shares, but since it's only a YouTube channel, I just want to suggest why you should consider subscribing to it. If you already are, I hope you continue to. I am thrilled and thankful to have, as of today, 200 subscribers. And I do want to have this channel continue to grow in the future. Think of it as investing in something to help foreign men have a successful relationship with a Filipina. Filipinas have always been good investments for your future, as long as it isn't fool's gold that you are investing in. This is a pro-Filipina, pro-marriage channel, and I have a biblical-based view on certain things that I know will make a huge difference in relationships. It's called Love Beyond the Sea for a couple of reasons. The first is that love leads off because it's essentially at the heart, no pun intended, of the matter. We all want to experience love, and this is a channel of love for a Filipina. My love is my Filipina wife, who I met beyond the sea, which is a figure of speech for the Philippines. Both of us found our love beyond the sea. But love is a lot more than feelings. And I try to explain that so men can have the true meaning of love, making it more likely that they will receive it back. At this time, I've got 189 videos up, 10 more that I haven't released yet, and I've been working on upcoming videos. In fact, I've got 163 video topics that I've written, most all of them, and so that shows you how serious I am about this. And as my marriage progresses, that gives me even more experience and perspective that I can share with men who, like me at one point, decided to give international dating a try. And now we've been married for 2 months short of 4 years. The distinctives of this channel are that my wife and I got married very quickly after meeting online on Christian Filipina in 2015. Had been alone for 30 years, and in less than 8 weeks, I have a wife. And I've been sharing what has worked for me to get to know and get along with this woman who is from a different culture. She's 27 years younger, so we have the age gap relationship. And, that's just the way we did it. The main thing is this channel is about helping the foreigner dating or married to a Filipina. Another less unusual distinctive is that my wife immigrated to America. It's also unusual that my mother lives with us in our house. So quick marriage, age gap, bringing her to America are supposedly death wishes for my marriage, according to many, yet we are defying the odds. But in this channel, I want to do the same for anyone else, explain how I plan to have a lasting marriage to my Filipino wife. While I have a lot of video topics coming, I want to be sure that you can have your interests covered. Anytime you want me to cover some aspect of a foreigner and Filipina relationship, just let me know. In the comments section here or in any future video. From the online experience to being married and everything in between. Even before that, if you are still kicking the tires of a very long distance relationship with a Filipina. A couple of new things I'd like to try is something called Ask Isa, that's my wife, and Isa answers your scamming questions. With Ask Isa, you will be able to ask her, hopefully, questions that you would like her to answer from her perspective of growing up in the Philippines, marrying a foreigner, and living in America. It could be about adjustments that she needed to make, questions about the Philippines and women in the Philippines, anything a foreign man should know, the online dating process, the visa process, and so on. If you want to learn from the Filipina's perspective, this will be your opportunity to ask my wife questions that will help you better prepare to bring your wife to America or the country that you are bringing her to. And so I'm sure there'll be applications for other countries. You will be able to ask questions in the promo videos that I will do just to announce those. And then I'll just tape her replies. Further questions can be asked in the comments section of subsequent Ask Isa features. And then I will add them to my list to ask her later. And this will give a much different perspective than mine. Same thing with answers. Isa answers your scamming questions. If you have questions about that, that you feel maybe a Filipina can answer better, something you're really curious about that you think you're not hearing, you can ask my wife about those scamming concerns too. still want to live stream. I just haven't decided on what particular day that might be. Now I do have 1,000 subscribers as a goal, of course, because then you would be able to get monetized, and it may take a few years, but I want to keep plugging away, and sooner the better. I want to keep the topics focused on the whole scene of foreigners looking for Filipinas, those that truly want to build a solid relationship with them. And I would be surprised if men don't continue to consider the Philippines for a wife. They've been doing it for a very long time. I just want to be able to help them. As for the more distant future, I hope to be able to continue this channel all the way to the time we take our love beyond the sea and retire in the Philippines. Let's say late 2023, which is less than 5 years from now when I am 62. And doing videos from the Philippines tends to be very helpful for a channel. And with us living under the same roof as some of her family, that adds a most intriguing element. So I'm grateful for these subscribers. The 200 subscribers. Love Beyond the Sea isn't about me, and it's not about my wife. She definitely wants to keep a low profile. It's for those interested in what it's like in a Phil-Am marriage, helping guide men to consider marrying a woman from the Philippines and how to live successfully with each other. Ultimately, it's about helping men find love beyond the sea.